20 years old. Pelosi have a fire-shaped face, bright eyes, clear black and white portion of her eye, and strong eyes vision. Today we are talking about a lady who now making the wave around the world. Everyone know the Speaker of U.S. House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi. Why can't the ladies visit to Asia, cause all the live fire exercise and the series of landing military exercise in China, 3 major military regions, from July 31st to August 5, 2022, China, the United States, Russia, China, even all countries in the world would focus on her trip. We don't talk about the particular politics, not talking about her relative politics, her party, or the world politics. We only talk about her face reading regarding her character, temper, like or dislike, physical health, longevity, life, married and family children, that's descendants, and the career wealth. We only discuss how a woman's face who can be 82 years old and still in the 3rd largest position in American politics, her wealth, and still healthy, 82 years old, and have a good marriage, family and children and grandson, descendant. How to see this thing from the face, reading of her face. This is a Nancy Pelosi. Have you seen the face? Good. Now we start one by one. Nancy Pelosi was born in March 26, 1940 in San Francisco, California, USA. From the youngest of 7 princesses in her parents' family, she is the youngest, and number 7 is a girl, so 7 princesses. She became the evergreen tree in American politics and the first lady speaker of U.S. House of Representatives in 220 years of American history. We use a face reading skill to analyze her face. Here is a highlight of her face to show her ability to succeed. When she was young, a woman with a fire face, a reverse triangle face from the young age, and the earth face, oval face, the chicken face, chicken egg-shaped face in the middle age, and the 90% metal square and 10% oval face at the old age. The changing of the shades of her face is very much. However, these faces Nancy just fit with the 5 features of her face. So you can see at the young time, he's a reverse triangle type. So you can see the reverse triangle shape. 20 years old. Pelosi have a fire-shaped face, bright eyes, clear black and white portion of her eye, and strong eyes vision. This can be predicted. A lady is not the ordinary person. He has an exceptional life. Her childhood face reading also shows that she was a genius and not the ordinary person. She would definitely succeed in her career when she grow up. Number 2, the shape of his ear is a perfect, represent a good state in a family life, long and big. The highest portion of the hairing of her ear is higher than the horizontal line of the 2 eyebrows. It means that she can be very famous when she is a teenager. The ear room is longer than the horizontal line of the tip of the nose. This means that she can be longevity. The ear also clear and round, and the eye bags are perfect, which means that she will live more than 80 years old, and she will have many children. This is the face of her young time. And you can see the face changing to oval. She has a big perfect mouth shape, which means once again represent a lady can have a successful career and professional lady, not a housewife, the big mouth. This kind of woman's character is very stubborn, resolute, irritable, daring to act to do anything until the end, elegant, very enigmatic, and a person who is not easy to change her idea, plan or thought. She has dual character or personality, and it is occasionally marathonic, a character few person know about that. This is my prediction, 100% correct. This is the face. You can see the right side of the hand she had 2 lines. Lifeline, he got 2. That means he can live very long. However, her advantage is that eloquence is very good. Her communication skills are very good. And she's easy to forgive others. She's a person who don't take a little thing into her mindset. In Chinese, people call it heart. Face reading after his middle age. A person whose face is a 90% square, gold face, metal face, and 10% oval. It means that her character is a very stubborn, resolute, know how to use the power to check and balance the enemy, and dare to work in order to achieve his goals and plan. This is a faith. You can see the husband and wife portion quite clear. And this is a square comb earth face. When she was young, the position of husband and wife portion on her face is very flat. Although the eye bag under the eye is not obviously, there are no wrinkle, mole, scar on this portion. Both husband and wife have a metal comb earth face at the old age. In addition, her husband's eye bag is perfect, so that they have many children and are mature in their marriage life. This is a big family. From 2 persons start until such a big family. Both of them are metal comb earth face, just as I say. However, the husband and wife have the same face shape. That means there are no mature restraint. They also know complementarity, but instill they grab the element wood and fire. Both of them like it. After Pelosi turned to 60 years old, her face become 90% gold and 10% earth, as I say. It means that her successful is also because of her ear, forehead, eyes, eyebrow, nose, nasopharyngeal line, and the longevity line on the corner of the mouth cooperate with each other, represent a good luck in her 60 to 70 years old. When we judge a person is looking at her or his face, we don't judge a person use a character, temper, like or dislike, just use the shape of the face or just use one portion of the picture. For example, eyebrow, nose, or eyes only. All the part of the entire face feature must be referenced comprehensively. The following are life story of Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi was born in the political family on March 26, 1940. Her father served as a 5-term of congressman and mayor of Baltimore for 12 years. During that time, China is in the Second World War, fight with Japan. But her family is lived in a good time, good income, and stable political position. Her mother was a member of Democratic Women's Organization. Pelosi helped her father campaign from the early stage. At the age of 12, in 1952, to run the Democratic National Representative. At the age of 20, 1960, she attended the inaugural speech of former US President John F. Kennedy and took a photo with the president. In 1981, at the age of 41, Pelosi became a Speaker of California Democratic Party. In 1987, at the age of 47, after his younger son went to college, she officially entered the politics as a member of the House of Representatives. In 20 years later, 2007, at the age of 67, he became the first female speaker in the House of Representatives in the United States. This has happened only in 220 years history, the first one, and the first Italian-American speaker from California. Arguably the highest achievement of her life. That it shows on her mouth portion and the face reading. Her mouth is perfect, which indicated he had the age of 61 to 70 years old. This is a very good year. we can predict the age of the mouth. However, her mouth was wide open and her jawbone was not barren, both sides, left and right. Now her age is in Chinese calendar year is 82 years old, and in Western calendar year is 83 years old. In addition, two of them, Nancy and her husband, have the same face shade, and there were no way to help each other. They would be in fluctuation in money and career wealth in the old age. Her fortune is shown on the facial portion, which is at the portion between the top right ear, here, close to the right eyebrow. This portion is called husband and wife portion, the facial feature, which is a little bit sunken. It means that her fortune and her husband has come to the lower situation. It is like to trance a sunset in the west sky. In recent months, her husband's career was fallen, and he has been accused by relying on inside information to trade stock, drink driving, and her own posts in politics have fallen below 33%. This can be seen in both husband and wife have begun to enter declining fortune. She is currently worth 130 million, has a successful children, is healthy, and have a good relationship with her husband. It can be said longevity, descendant, and wealth, three most important things in human life, are even developed in her life. It means that he would have a happy old age. He should be put down, let go, and give to the young people. Enjoy her old age well. But her character is that what she wants to do is absolutely hold it to the end, and he would do it until it's completed. She wants to take advantage of the world-shaking action to offend China to help his Democratic Party low ranking in USA and win the midterm candidate election and the House Representative election. So he created the trip to Asia to accomplish his goal. We are not talking about politics here. I predicted at the end of last year, 2021, the 2022 World Fortune, the title, which is a years of water and wood year called Yan Yin Yan. This is a year that a lot of water and wood element. This type of year would not be no larger scale of world-class war. Only have a local wars between countries, such as Russia and Ukraine war. There is still 20% difference in national strength between China and United States. As predicted, within 5 years, China will become the world's largest economy. The China's Sun Tzu's Art of War, the book stated, when the enemy is strong and we are weak, we must be patient. As the Chinese idiom says, hold back and swallow all our breath and voice. And if a war going to start, it means that the clear to understand who is the primary, secondary enemy. During the spring and autumn periods and the warring state periods in China history, that means about 3,000 years ago, Emperor Gojin, the famous king of that country in China's history, his country was destroyed by Wu country, and he became a slave in the kings of Wu. During that period, he tried to harness to sleep on the dry branch and drink the grape blended juice every day, which means that she wanted to make himself feel like stove to new. He had waited for more than 10 years, while the kings of Wu, Emperor Fuchai, who destroyed her country by only enjoying a beautiful lady. This beautiful lady is contributed by this Gojin also. It's the fourth most beautiful lady in Chinese history, called CC. Faced no cooperation between their officials in Wu country, and the national strength of Wu country start weakness. If Gojin wouldn't stoop to the end, they would never have a resumed country called that in China history again. Therefore, things in the world are impermanent. It is not what we ordinary people imagine to be. We are just ordinary people. We don't need to worry about politics. Taking care of our own well-being is the most important thing. There are certain numbers of dark that God decide to make it become true. Why I want to explain all this story and situation? I use them to complete my prediction for the fortune of 2022. As I predicted, there will be absolutely no Taiwan Strait War within 4 years from 2022. The world-class war might occur in the years of 2026 and 2027. In Chinese, call it is a fire horse year and fire goat year. They call it Bing Wu and Ting Wei years. The American military consultant RAM Corporation predicted 2030, which is a water swim year, call it Xinghai year. And the famous physician, Professor Hawking, predicted the world-class war will start occur and become the end of the world in 2032, which is the water mouse year, call it Zhenzi year. Who predict accurately? It doesn't matter. This is not a concern of the subject of physiognomy. We don't have to worry about the big thing and that will happen in the world. This thing can only be used as a reference in the prediction. When we took Pelosi's face with physiognomy, we finally understand a person's physiognomy represent his or her character, temper, like or dislike, fortune, which can truly verify the essence of physiognomy. The most important thing for us to learn physiognomy is to recognize that the physiognomy and fortune change of ourselves or our relative or our friend, so as to avoid being hurt by others or to waste our time or energy to doing things that we should not do or getting into the wrong marriages. So everyone should understand the essence of face reading. Please refer to my face reading master intermediate courses. I will teach you in more detail. If you want to know the essence of face picture, how do you judge? After judge, how do you improve? Please take a few minutes to visit my website, cmsfacereading.com. Thank you very much. This video takes a bit long, so you have seen to the end of the video, so you will understand the physiognomy actually can predict the whole life of the person. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you.